All right, cool, man. I think we're live. Let's see. Good liquid.
Yo,
Good word, man. Good morning.
what's the word, my G?
Chilling, man. Chilling. See if Casey joins, but I'm just go ahead and get started. Share my screen. Wait, wait. Alrighty. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get into gold really quickly. I think we just had news. ADP non-farm payroll. It was bad numbers from what I checked. And I think it gave gold an initial push off the jump. So I dropped a market analysis video yesterday, describing gold, talking about how there was this C4 1 hour C4 order block, and as you can see, this got respected. Okay, this high got respected, and this pushed price all the way down. Okay, so with this retracement, I was really hoping that price would stop at this 1 hour fair value gap. Show you how that looks. So this 1 hour fair value gap. Okay. Was hoping that this would be used as resistance to maybe keep sending gold down. But looking at it, I kind of said this, we're really in a range. If we do from range low to range high, you see that we're really just in the middle of the range. Okay. And it's very hard to trade in the middle of the range because price can either go up or go down. It's not too sure. Um, oh, he posted the that we are live really quickly. YouTube. Texas Heist. Wow, share this with Discord, Discord. All right, cool. All right. So yeah, for gold, really nothing to do. It's kind of tricky. This could still be bullish. Looks like the bears are not stepping in yet. Um, so right now, what I'm really looking at personally is to see if this high to this low, this is the range I'm monitoring right now, and I'm going to see if price wants to come up and take this high. If price doesn't take this high and starts breaking down, then we could possibly get some type of movement like this. Okay, so just gotta be patient on gold. Nothing really to do right now. 5 minute, yeah, nothing really to do. Even on this 5 minute, I have this 5 minute loot fair value gap that supported price up. You can see we finally broke through that. Okay, and now we finally retrace kind of into that area. Okay. So right now, even on the 5 minute, we see that price kind of created a 5 minute order block right here and a 5 minute for value gap. So I'm going to be watching this area. If price comes here and respects this order block and keeps pushing up, then I'm just gonna get rid of the sell buys altogether. But in case we disrespect this PD array over here on the lower time frame, then we can definitely look to still get some shorts to the downside. Okay, so that's gold. Let me quickly touch upon DXY. All right, so DXY was textbook. Okay. Once again, I dropped this in the market review that I did yesterday. But you can see we have this low over here, these lows, and you can see how price pushed down, almost taking these lows. You can see how right there it kind of stops, leaving equal lows. So whenever I see this, I actually get excited because this is simply just building up liquidity to the downside. Okay. So now whenever price leaves equal lows, there's a high probability that price can come and take liquidity one more time. So in this case, this is the 4 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute time. It's fractal. But you see how price leaves equal lows, comes up, takes out this last swing high, and also pokes into this 4 hour for value gap. We have all these wicks, and then price pushes down all the way down to go take these equal lows. Okay. So with DXY now reaching its target, it's tough, you know. Um, once again, it's over here. You can see range high, range low. We took out the range high. We've now taken out the range low. So does price want to reject this low and then keep pushing up, or is price going to close aggressively beneath this low? Okay. The price closes aggressively beneath this low, then two things can happen. We can either get basic retest on this level to keep going down, okay, or we can have something like this. Maybe price does close beneath this low, but on the next candle, price pushes back up, closing back within the range, and then we can get something like this. Okay, there's a two scenarios. That's really what I'm looking for. Um, DXY already did its bid in, which means that Euro USD probably flew to its target. Let's quickly check that. Oh yeah, valid. So over here, this is Euro USD. You can see that we had this 1 hour inversion for value gap that I drew out once price had pushed all the way up. So you see how price retraces to it beautifully, hits it right there, okay, and then takes off. Okay, so man, that would have been a solid trade. Okay. So nothing really doing DXY. I just need to wait for more price action to print. Let me quickly check on gold again. Yeah, 15 minute, no bullish candles. And if you look on the 15 minute, we've kind of closed above this 1 hour loot zone. So now if the hour really closes above this 1 hour loot zone or for value gap, then we can definitely, throw away this bearish idea. Okay. Um Liquid, I don't know if you want to talk about let's see, indices, or I can touch upon it. But let me quickly talk on 30. So guys, we're going to be doing this pre-market analysis every morning. We're going to be trying to be consistent, do this every morning. I'm going to try to make it long, kind of give our thoughts on what we see in the markets before session really starts. Okay. All right. So now looking at US 30 YM, you see we had this order block. We had this order block that price came to test. Nice rejection, pushed off of it. Okay. And right now, it looks like it's really just still making higher highs and higher lows, trailing up slowly. Okay. However, I believe on the higher time frame, I do want to say I am bearish, and let me quickly kind of say why. Um, it is very tricky. It is very tricky, but follow me really quickly. Okay. We have this high, we have this low. Price pushes up, make this higher high. Price now pushes down to make this higher low. And this higher low is the low that sends price up to make a higher high. Okay. So with that logic, this low should not get taken out if we're truly bullish. Okay. What we see after price takes out this high. But once again, this right here is a fake out. So even this, what I was saying with DXY high, how if we close above that low, we need to see what the next candle does. Because the next candle closes back within the range, that's simply a fake out. Okay. So we see US 30 close back within the range, but it closed back within the range with some violence, massive bearish displacement. And this high now sends price all the way down to close beneath the low that pushed price to make a higher high, which gives us a market structure shift on the daily time frame. Okay. With that, you see US 30 coming over here and respecting these lows, building up more liquidity. Okay. And then right here, price comes up. Price rejects this daily loot fair value gap. But you now see how with this candle, we now close above it, invalidating it. Okay. So this, when I saw this was kind of concerning. Okay. But now check me out. Okay. Simple market structure. High, higher low, higher high. Boom. This higher low gets invalidated. So now with market structure, we have this high and we have this low. And once price retraces, two things can happen. Price is either going to stop here, price is either going to stop here, respecting this high, maybe printing, doing something like this. Okay. The price is either going to stop and make a higher low, a lower high at this point, or price can simply go up, test this high, make a new high, and then maybe, keep its journey back upwards. Okay. But those are the two things I'm looking for. Um, if we go to the hour, should we go to lower time frame? Okay, so right now I'm just gonna draw my highs. Okay, so right now it seems like drawing liquidity is towards this high up here. Okay, so we'll see if price wants to sweep this and then maybe wants to get to this high. But right now, obviously, you see it's clearly having a little uptrend. So I wouldn't recommend selling this right away until we get some type of market structure shift on like the 5 minute after price is taking out a high. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at. We do still have news at 9 a.m. Central, ISM manufacturing. And then I believe President Trump might be speaking at 1:30 p.m. Central. Okay. So we do have some more catalysts later on today. So I will be waiting for the 9 a.m. news to see what happens, and then maybe that can give us some type of better indication on what price wants to do. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Liquid, I don't know if you have anything. If not, we can go ahead and close this pre-market analysis out. Let me look at NQ. Yeah, NQ
I
still.
can speak real vaguely and real quick because we're still at a very important area. Let me share my screen right quick.
Colossal Trader. Those are vibes.
Man, I'm just chilling, brother. Chilling, 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 just watching these markets.
So
So we've been we've been trading higher ever since we had that big 1,000 point drop last week, and I am currently expecting a higher price on Nasdaq, simply for the fact that let me hide this right quick. Simply for the fact that I have nothing but equal highs all right here. Clear my chart up even more. Go to a higher time frame so you guys can see. So on the daily, we've already swept liquidity, which caused us to trade higher. And what I mean by sweep liquidity, I mean we had these lows here that were that were sitting and waiting to be taken, in which we took those lows out last Friday. And ever since then, we've been trading higher since we created this new day opening gap from Monday. Um, I'm actually looking for these equal highs. I'm looking for these equal highs to get taken out right here and potentially trade into this daily fair value gap created on November 5th. And if we can get through that, then we should see all-time highs very soon. Now, I don't know if this will happen this week or happen at all, but what it currently looks like is we are trading to higher prices, and higher prices are currently sustainable. So until we get a change in structure or we get a bearish reaction to this fair value gap from from Tuesday the 4th, then I think it's safe to say that we trade higher and we have a continuation slash bullish trending day for the rest of the week. This is strictly from the higher time frame.
solid analysis, man.
Solid work, just real quick, straight to the point, concise.
Case you want to add anything?
No, nothing to add. I mean, Edric,
So
got Nasdaq pretty good. I'm looking for the same things on a high time frame. Um, I want to see gold explode as well.
yeah,
So
definitely looking
I
highly
want to see
bullish.
if
It's
gold
already
can
done.
if gold can fuck around and see all time highs or something. But
Yeah, yeah. We could be so much
that's
cool.
what I'm interested in. And
Hopefully we
Nasdaq, I'm also
have
bullish.
hopefully we have good news today to give us another catalyst to push us higher. But
Yep, yep.
other than that, there's really nothing we could do except ride price and wait for price to show us a discrepancy somewhere, whether it's SMT, a heavy rejection, or some type of heavy displacement to give us a
Yep.
light bulb to get to set up for shorts.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
guys,
I'm like almost for me. I'm zero interested in anything short. That's just how I feel about the market.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I was zero interest even on Nasdaq. That high time frame to me is just pure. It's showing exactly what price wants to do.
And
Like
it's
I have
clear. It's very
zero interest.
clear.
Yeah.
I- yeah. So guys, even on go, you see how this 5 minute loot zone got respected. Okay, so this was the last area of defense, for cells. So with that, my cell, any type of cells I was thinking is completely invalidated. We closed above this 1 hour loot zone, and we just disrespected this 5 minute inversion loot zone that I was hoping would be used as resistance. So yeah, price is bullish. Ain't nothing to do really. At this point, just go seek highs. Oh shoot, let me pick silver. Yeah, and silver
Simplest thing to
too.
do is wait for a retracement
Yeah,
and pop a
up in
loot
the
zone.
bottom. Yep. Low, high, low, high, low, higher high coming for silver. So yeah, it's bullish. Yeah, it's enough
Good
for
thing
me
is
to
we're all
do.
seeing the market with the
Hmm.
same cons. idea. So, we'll see
Yeah,
if that plays out, if the bias plays out. But the fact that we all kind of are looking at the markets from that perspective, okay, price is bullish. Like you said, unless like there's some dramatic change in fucking price or something ridiculous happens, then
yeah,
know, then I'll change my stance. But I don't see anything ridiculous happening. I mean, especially on gold, price rate dropped on gold Monday, Tuesday,
yeah,
Wednesday. It looks like it's creating a strong, just creating a strong swing low on the 1 hour chart. Like, any pullback, boom. I want to be in there.
yeah.
You know,
Solid, man. All right, man. We'll keep y'all updated in the Discord. Once again, if not in the Discord, you need to join the Discord. I'll make sure to drop the link in the description. Once we're done, we'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.
Welcome to